when you are having a bad time and need a little something to help you relax, you can think inside your head, oh, you know what? Maddie did something awesome once.
Mm-hmm.
Her vice, Real Housewives and a little bit of weed by yourself. Hurts no one, helps the economy. I'm here.
Hurts no one.
I'm here wrapped up in a blanket listening to Mary Cosby. And you're like, God damn it. What is she doing? What a bad influence she is.
Yeah.
You know what? Fine.
Yeah.
And what if I was?
And what if she was? So what? We're gonna let her not do her thing?
So freaking what, Amelka?
So freaking what? Let me doink doink.
I'm literally gonna smoke a cigarette just because of that comment.
Dude, where are you? Pick up your phone. I'm going to a summer party tonight, and you're obviously invited, so call me back. Okay, love you. Bye.
What's up, you guys, and welcome back to Emotionally Online, the weekly slumber party for heart-to-hearts and hot gossip, hosted by yours truly, the one and only Maddie Drossbeck, co-hosted this week, back again. We have the one and only, my Pumpcast co-host, Meg Ruelko.
You guys give me love every
You get
day.
the best of both pods.
Turn it up, take it slow. Then you rock on the show. I don't know. I actually do not know what it is about being on camera, but I immediately forget any lyrics to any song that I know. I learned that the other day. Well, first of all, I don't know the lyrics to Born This Way, but
so why did you bring that up again?
I'm sorry.
I removed that piece of knowledge from my brain and you just put it back, and now I'm going to have to deep cleanse.
I'm sorry.
Again.
I'll switch over really quickly, is that I do not know the lyrics. When we sang Man in the Mirror the other day, very briefly on the Pumpcast, I was watching it back in the edit and I was like, I didn't know the words to this song either. I don't know the words to any song, I guess.
I'd just be making them up.
Listen. And sometimes I think the lyrics are better.
Yeah, maybe you should just go into A-to-Z-lyrics.com and start changing them.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah, just get in there.
I think hey, just get in there.
Update those Wikipedia pages.
It's fun. I've been looking for a new hobby.
I'm looking for a new hobby. The new hobby is being a menace to musicians everywhere.
The new hobby is like being cruel in like a niche part of the internet.
So if you're watching the video version of the show, you'll see we kind of switch things up for Meg today.
Yes.
We have her in the cuck chair.
Yes, I'm in the cuck chair and I'm loving every second of it. Is anybody else turned on right now?
Because famously at every sleepover, there has to be a cuck chair.
Well, and if there's one thing that I'm familiar with, it's being like the friend at a sleepover who's kind of like over in the weird corner. Not because people don't want me there,
Yeah,
but
no,
I think
totally not because people don't want me there.
I think it's just like there wasn't enough room on the couch.
I just love the corner.
Right, I just kind of like it over here in the corner.
Has anyone considered it was my ideal to be in the corner with nobody else?
I actually think it's really powerful to be in the corner. Yeah, loving the cuck chair. I'm excited to get more kind of cuck accessories as we continue to build out this little corner over here.
Cuckseries.
Cuckseries.
A cuckseries.
A cuckseries.
I think this is good.
There's something to that.
Add it to the dictionary, everybody.
Another friend.
I saw a horrible TikTok earlier today.
I can't wait to hear about it.
And it was some just horrible lady.
What made her so horrible?
She was telling people to, and I quote, act their weight.
What does that mean?
I'm glad you asked.
What could that possibly mean?
Yeah. Fatties, we've got to know your place. And your place is in the background. Is essentially the point of the video that I got after watching it.
That?
And I said, hey, guys.
What's going on?
If you know someone, because somebody out there knows her. My beef is actually with the people who know people like this.
Right.
And are just letting it rock.
Right.
She has friends,
She has community.
community, family, peers, coworkers. All of you guys are letting it rock. Since when did everyone become a coward?
Imagine having a coworker who you like kind of barely talk to, and you're like, oh, like, how are things going? Blah, blah. She's like, oh, good, blah, blah. And then like one day you're scrolling on TikTok and your coworker pops up and she's like, you fucking fatties need to act your weight.
Know your place, bitch. Act your weight.
If you are over 200 pounds, how about you pipe the fuck down? Nobody wants to hear what your mouth has to say.
Can you imagine the like quiet woman in the cubicle next to you on her off hours is just ripping into fat people on TikTok? You're crazy, girl. When I saw this act your weight TikTok, I'm like, what fat bitch stole your boyfriend?
Whoa, you're so right.
Because it's like that to me. The only reason why you'd say some stupid shit like that is if you felt like you saw a fat person cross into skinny people territory.
Yeah.
And you were like, no, those activities are for skinny people only.
Yeah. Skinny fat phobic bitches like hate to see a fat person more successful and more happy than them.
Totally.
It is like straight up their worst nightmare. They're
Yeah.
like, what? They're like, you are doing the thing that I only thought I could have when I was under 130 pounds?
How dare you? Act your weight, sister.
Act your weight. Be miserable.
Be the fat funny friend and nothing else.
Yes. Hate yourself.
I want to giggle at you, and if I'm not giggling, I want quiet.
Why-
Silence.
Why don't you hate yourself like I hate myself?
Has anyone ever told you you'd make a really good Fiona in Shrek the Musical?
And not the Fiona when she's a princess.
Yeah, specifically the big fat ogre Fiona.
Big fat ogre Fiona? Yeah, you'd be great at that, girl. It's like, it always astounds me. I'm like, why don't you just keep it pushing? I'm like,
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Also, like, what was that comment section like? I'm so curious. Were people like, yes, girl, speak your truth?
No, she was definitely getting eaten up in there. Thank God.
Totally.
But maybe those comments were just pushed to the top because they knew I would resonate with them.
Well, I'm like, I need to speak to the people who are running your algorithm because why are you getting shown that shit?
No, right.
This is my thing.
No, right. Exactly. And let's talk about that.
Right. Like, why would that, like, no, I'm not interested in this content.
It's just because I am so easy to rage bait.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
truly, I admit it. I get rage baited frequently and often, and I don't try to be not rage baited.
It's hard. It's hard out there.
Sometimes a girl loves to rage. God forbid.
Sometimes it's nice to let that anger out. And dare I say it's healthy.
God forbid a woman be angry every now and then.
Oh,
Okay.
so now you want us women to be quiet?
Okay. Oh, I see how it is.
So you're anti-woman. Okay.
It's my right as a woman to be rage baited, okay?
Yes. It's my right as a woman to yell anytime I want. Men, pipe down. Talking about being angry and getting rage baited,
Yeah.
Klay Thompson.
Yeah, and when I find you, Klay Thompson, you're going to want to run double time.
The tweet that said that he looks like the PBS logo.
Stop this. I got to hold on. Hold on.
Pull it up.
I'm going to google.com real quick.
Pull it up. Pull it up.
Yo.
Yeah, right? The side-by-side comp is crazy.
This is like truly one of the meanest tweets I've ever seen, and it's awesome.
And it's so accurate. That motherfucker looks exactly like the PBS
No, this
logo.
is exactly what I'm talking about
Yeah.
when I say that sometimes bullying is awesome.
I agree.
Bad people deserve to be bullied.
Yeah.
I've always said that. This is awesome tier 1 bullying.
That's really good. It's like, yeah, if you're someone who keeps a cheating journal and you've written down pervy little notes about all the women that you've cheated on and
Right.
who you've cheated on them with, I'm allowed to call you the PBS logo.
Totally. All bets are off.
Yeah.
Brother.
Because you're a freakazoid.
Yeah. No,
This is big for me. I've started calling people freakazoids.
I love that.
and I mean it.
Yeah. I
I
saw
say it
someone
with
comment the other
vitriol.
day, because I've been saying bozo a lot People love bozo. They're like, you know what? Fuck it. Bring back bozo. I'm like,
Bozo is good.
that's what I've been saying. I love hitting a bozo.
Bozo is really good. Yeah.
Bozo.
Bozo.
You can really like hit into it. It
Yeah.
feels so good to call someone a bozo.
Yeah, it's good. I like that a lot. Yeah, I think just like bringing back very simple insults.
Yeah.
Freak, loser. I love calling people a loser.
Yeah. Oh, loser always hits.
I've called extended family members of mine losers. To my mom and dad. They'll be talking about me. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's a fucking loser.
He's a loser. My uncle, loser.
Yeah. My uncle, loser. It's a requirement for you to have a loser uncle.
I know. Everyone's going to have a loser uncle.
Everyone's got to have a loser uncle. Or a few.
It totally can always be a few. For a long run there, I had a theory that everyone had an Uncle Bill and an Aunt Linda.
Whoa, I do have an Uncle Bill.
Everyone has one.
Yeah, I fully do.
That's crazy.
I was like,
no one disputing me yet again.
Yeah.
The truth is out there, people. Keep your eyes open.
Peeled. Conspiracy theorists for what your aunts and uncles' names are. Incredible.
Does that mean? Well, no. Okay, now I'm just making shit up inside my head.
Okay.
If people named Bill are always uncles, if you have a sibling named Bill, you're at a higher risk of pregnancy.
That is really interesting.
These are the tangential learnings that we get from understanding that lots of people have an Uncle Bill.
Wrap it up twice.
Right. If your sibling's name is Bill, be very afraid.
Yeah.
Pregnancy is coming.
Think about an IUD.
Bill needs to be an uncle.
Bill is jonesing to be an uncle.
Yeah, no, this PBS logo is crazy.
It's so crazy. I straight up like the Klay Thompson cheating on Meg the Stallion thing after him and her not even having dated for a full year.
If you can't be faithful, well, truly to be faithful to someone is the easiest thing on the face of the planet.
Yeah.
If you can't even be faithful for one calendar year,
What are we doing?
Why are you even committing to anyone?
Yeah, just don't be in a relationship.
It has, like, we have barely hit the first milestone.
Right.
You can't even do that?
Right.
Why did you put yourself in this position where you were even able to fail?
Yeah.
Be single.
Just be single. It's like you didn't even give the relationship a try.
Right.
What are we doing? I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense.
It's
and
so
again,
easy to not cheat.
It's Meg the fucking Stallion.
Like, truly,
What are we what?
I don't know.
What are we talking
But let this be a reminder to everyone always that being cheated on doesn't
not
mean that
about
there's
you.
a damn thing wrong with you or that there's anything that you could have done to be more appealing to the person who cheated on you.
Correct.
Meg the fucking Stallion got cheated on.
Yes. It's not about you, girl.
Losers are everywhere.
Losers are everywhere. Check your six.
You literally have to fight them off.
Look behind you.
It's like I'm doing like I jump up into the air and my legs are in a split and I'm going I'm spinning in a circle like a fan.
You're Kill Billing your way out of the horde of losers
Exactly.
that we are constantly
Exactly
surrounded by.
what's happening.
It's so insane to me, and it's so like, so you really think you're all that, huh?
Apparently.
You really think you're all that? I don't, and I just,
This is why I'm going to start saying things that sound real mean.
do it.
My thing is like, I know so many beautiful, show-stopping, successful, talented, brilliant women that have been pummeled. Their self-worth has been absolutely pummeled
Yes.
by men who look like the PBS logo.
Yours and mine included.
My question is, why has no one pummeled these men's egos into the floor? He is ugly. Has no one told him that?
The way that you said that sounded like a pastor giving a giving a sermon. He is ugly.
Amen. Glory to God in the highest, forever and ever.
Amen.
He is ugly.
He is. He is. He is. And
So
we can start saying it.
Why is it that all of the most beautiful, precious, brilliant women I know have been pummeled, but these dudes that like actually deserve to be pummeled are not being pummeled?
I genuinely, and this is such an answer that it's like, this sucks. I wish I had a different answer than this, but I have started reveling in the fact that all of these men are miserable and hate themselves.
Yeah.
I've started, and it's like, I wish that
Do you
there
notice
was
how that made me smile?
And I love to make you smile, girl.
I said, you know what? Life is worth the living.
Ooh. I've started, and I here's the thing. I wish that I could. I want to like be able to tangibly follow them and like point at their misery and hatred of themselves and laugh. I want to be able to point and laugh at them, and I hate that I can't. That's the worst part about it. Here's the thing, though, is like, I've had men who have done shitty things to me in the past circle the block.
Yeah.
Because they always circle the block. And if they haven't yet, they will. Never think they won't.
Buy a gun.
Get a gun now. And I have had those men apologize, try to kind of grovel and ask for my forgiveness.
Right.
There is nothing more satisfying to me than being like, no.
And you're blocked.
Just never responding.
Ha-haing the message.
Question mark? So
there's been some things happening on the internet.
Listen, like what?
As we discussed last week, Meg posted an awesome TikTok/reel that resonated immensely with men nationwide.
It resonated with hundreds of thousands of people everywhere. And then it anti-resonated with thousands of people everywhere. Mainly men. Straight men.
Mainly the biggest loser straight men you've ever met.
I've been canceled by the straight men online. No.
I've been canceled by Big Loser.
Yeah, I was talking about it with some of my friends the other day, and I was like, it can be hard when anyone comments anything rude on one of your videos or whatever. But if I were to be canceled by any one group on the internet, I think I would pick red pillars.
For sure. Every time a red pillar hates me, I'm like, I'm doing something right.
Yeah, it just kind of points me more towards my true north. Yeah. More than anything else.
You know, somebody submitted into the submission box recently to tell me that they ended their engagement. But their fiance, whenever they would play emotionally online just through the house, their fiance hated me.
Good.
Thought that I was an evil woman.
Good.
And I was like, oh, you dodged a bullet, babe. Okay, your fiance's listening to you listen to this podcast walking through the house like, oh, this lady sucks.
Yeah. I love that.
She yells about bad men. I fucking hate her.
Tell your boyfriend if he says he's got beef that I'm a vegetarian and I am fucking scared of him.
No, literally. Tell your boyfriend exactly those words.
Yeah.
Clip that audio. Send it to him. Well, actually, ex-fiance now.
Yeah.
Unblock the number.
Send clip.
Send this clip.
Block it again.
Block him.
Block it again.
Block his ass.
Get his ass.
We got him.
Yeah. Folks, we got him. For those who may not have seen it, I made a TikTok and Instagram reel probably like a week ago at this point. And it was me talking about something that me and my friends have talked about and we have talked about at length, which is that for a lot of our experiences in dating, it seems like straight men kind of don't want to have fun.
No. Having fun is dead, apparently.
Yeah, it seems
Having
like
fun and being nice and being a normal person.
seems to be out of vogue these days.
Yeah.
And it is something that, like, again, in my circles is just kind of like a common phrase that we use of, like, nobody wants to have fun anymore. Where, like, if someone is weird after a date or they are rude in a text or whatever, we're just like, nobody wants to have fun anymore. Like, this is whatever. So I was thinking about it and I was just like, yeah, I'm going to make a video about this. Here's what I will say. For sure, I made the video in a way that I knew was going to get engagement.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's the game of being on social media in any capacity.
That's the game. I also was very careful to not talk about why I think, like, straight men don't find dating fun. My crux of the issue is merely that straight men don't find dating fun.
Right.
I think that should change. The straight men in my comments,
Dead set on making sure that fun is never had. Offended that you would even suggest that fun should be incorporated.
simultaneously agreeing with me that they don't find dating fun, and also calling me a bitch loser
For acknowledging their lived truth.
talking about it, I guess. I got a comment today that was like, oh yeah, I bet dating would be really fun for me if I wasn't the one paying for it.
What is this made up world that these dudes live in? Like, I really believe that every man yelling about women being gold diggers and, like, having to pay for everything on the internet,
Show me your bank account.
you're living in a fantasy world. That has not happened to you.
That hasn't happened to you.
That's not to say that there aren't people out there that do
Right.
value money and that would expect the man to pay for everything, and that's fine, by the way. If you want to move like that, I don't find an issue with people owning that that's what they're looking for, and they're looking for someone who can match them on that front.
Yeah.
However, the vast majority of people in the dating pool do not hold that opinion.
Yes.
That is my opinion.
Yes.
Of everyone that I know,
Yes.
I don't know anyone who's like, I expect a man to pay for me 100% of the time, all these expensive dinners, whatever. This is a made up universe that you live in.
I get very uncomfortable at that thought, actually.
So do I. I'm like, I
find
don't want someone to have that power over me to like be paying for me to do everything and always paying my way through things. Like, I would start to feel like they felt like they were owed something in response for paying for me, which I don't like.
Yes.
I would rather pay my half of things. If someone wants to pay for me, you pay for this date, I offer to pay for the second one. Like, I prefer to just keep things, go back and forth on it. Don't have to go nickel and diming each other, but it all evens out in the wash. It feels more comfortable.
I agree. I want to talk about that more. I also want to say, because I was kind of writing notes about this and what my main issue with this, all the men in my comments and whatever, talking about this is the crux of my video is that men do not find dating fun.
Yep.
Those men in my comments agreed with me.
Right.
Where we differ is that I think that's their fault.
Yeah, because it is.
And they think it's because of their circumstances.
Right.
They think it has nothing to do with them. They think that they are completely separate from the amount of fun that can happen when they are dating someone, and that none of that actually has anything to do with them.
Yeah.
My argument is not, here's why dating should be fun. You should want to pay for everything or plan everything or whatever. My argument is that you need to do some fucking work to make it fun. Because where do you think the fun comes from, you fucking idiot?
Yeah.
What do you think? It's not... Of course dating is hard. Of course dating is difficult. Of course dating can feel like this constant humiliation ritual where you are always putting yourself out there and getting rejected in various ways, various new and bold ways that you couldn't have even imagined before. Of course, there are so many reasons to not like dating, and there are so many reasons to not enjoy the actual process. We have all experienced it, myself included. The point is that dating has the opportunity to be fun.
Yes.
But you have to choose to take that opportunity.
Right.
Of course, there are reasons to not like dating. Frankly, because I had women and non-binary people in my comments as well being like, I also don't find dating fun. I find those reasons to be real.
Here's the thing. I think that those people were missing the point of your entire video.
Yes.
Fixating on the opening sentence of the video
Yes.
rather than all of the
rest of it.
context you gave to add color to the first sentence.
Yes.
So the first sentence is about how, men don't see dating as being fun.
Yes.
Okay. The context with which you're saying that sentence, though, changes the meaning.
Of course.
I'm irritated at people who are so dense on the internet all the time.
Yes.
You are not saying men don't have fun dating in the same way that when, the girly pops are talking about how frustrating dating can be like, oh, dude, I fucking hate dating.
Right.
That is not what you were saying. That
Right.
has nothing to do with it. Guys, words can have lots of different meanings that are changed with the context in which you're talking about them.
Yes.
I can't deal with people on the internet that are pretend that that's not a thing.
Yes.
I'm like, guys, go back to school, I think.
Yeah.
I don't understand that at all.
And what's so fascinating too is that when I was talking about dating and men not finding dating fun, I was talking about the actual process of interacting with a person.
The middle part.
And the mere act of talking and engaging with another person.
Yes.
That is what I was talking about.
Treating them like a real human
person.
being that you don't need to get anything from.
90% of the men in my comments were talking about money.
Yep.
They were talking about planning and how they don't like doing it. And they were talking about how nobody brings anything. Women don't bring anything to the table. So it's not fun.
So maybe you don't like women then.
The date part that I was talking about was interacting with a human being.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking about your fucking finances. Go cry to somebody else if you're broke and you can't afford to take somebody on a $70 date.
Right.
Okay? That's not my problem. And it's also something that I never brought up in the video.
Right.
Ever. The idea that everything that they think about dating has nothing to do with the actual person that they are on the date with tells me everything that I need to know about that man.
Right.
It tells me that you do not value women and respect women as people, period.
Mm-hmm.
Period. And again, we can go on and on and on because people love to do this, and it's all that bullshit rhetoric that people use to try to win arguments where it's what about this and what if I don't like beans and ad hominem bullshit. The crux of my video is me saying you have power to make it fun.
Right. The process of meeting someone, getting to know them, the process of dating someone should be enjoyable.
Yes.
If it's not, you're either pouring a lot of time into someone who is ultimately not the right fit for you, or you might be a loser.
Yeah.
You might be kind of an asshole.
Yeah. And based on a lot of your comments, it seems like you are.
Right.
It was really fascinating to watch all of this happen. I also made a comment in my Instagram reel, which I knew was going to piss people off. And honestly, I had just said it to make myself laugh. But I made a comment in my Instagram reel, and I said to all the men complaining about dating in these comments, I ain't reading all that. Happy for you or sorry that happened.
I mean, the comments are crazy.
The comments It's like people have, it's been like death threats.
Right.
It's people.
Well, it's like a lot of the comments are basically men being like, well, of course I hate dating because, like, it's a lot of work to get a woman to, like, want to have sex with you or want to marry you or whatever. Like, it's like they see it, the men in these comments see it as being like, you date with a clear objective and to date without getting something from the woman in response is like a complete and utter waste of your time.
Yes.
And I just think that's an absurd way to treat the process of finding potentially the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, but at least the person that you want to have a good tonight with. That's absurd. It's the transactional dating of it all, the whole to marriage pipeline.
Yes. Well, yeah, it's like completely the transactional aspect of it. And it's like I would argue, okay, I think maybe then I'm just a more whimsical person than you are with more joie de vivre. It sounds like I have just kind of a joy of meeting people and talking to people and interacting with no expectation that it becomes anything more than it needs to be.
The objective for this date is to have a good time. And if we do have a good time, we decide if we'd like to have a good time a second time.
Yeah, and dare I say that that's also kind of like the joy of being single.
Yeah.
It's part of the joy of being single is that you get to date and enjoy that.
Right.
Like, if I'm like, okay, if I'm single for a good amount of my life, then I'm going to have fun while I'm here and I'm going to enjoy these aspects of it.
Yeah.
I don't understand why I would make myself more miserable by going into every single date being like, this either has to be my wife.
Right.
Or I will call her a stupid fucking bitch and beat myself up for spending $150 tonight.
Yeah.
And then looking at my bank account like, that bitch made me broke. I think also, on the note about finances, because wow, that was so many of the comments. I was actually talking about it with a man that I was on a date with the other night. And we weren't talking about the video itself, but we were talking about just the kind of concept that men, like this expectation that men put on themselves to pay for things or whatever, or that they feel that they need to or something. And, you know, a lot of men had complaints that like they foot the bill and women, quote, just show up and do nothing.
Which is crazy.
And these are the same men who are saying, well, why would I invest my time in talking to someone who views this as transactional? Like they think the woman views it as transactional. So they are kind of creating this own narrative about, well, I'm not going to like talk to or engage in this woman because she just wants me for my fucking money. Meanwhile, he's showing up with the expectation already that she wants him for his fucking money.
Right.
He doesn't know that. He doesn't know her. Like, I don't understand. Like, these women might be more interested in talking to you if you don't come in being like, she just wants me for my wallet. Right. And as the man that I was talking to said, it's like that YouTube video where the woman is like, who set that system up?
Right.
Who set up this system? If we're really diving into why men feel that they need to be financial providers to women in dating, then let's take it all the way back to the fact that up until, I want to say 1978, women weren't allowed to have bank accounts.
Right.
That in the 20s, women were given the right to vote. That women have been forced for centuries to stay at home and be mothers and caretakers and be homemakers.
Yeah.
And that system was set up entirely by men.
Right.
Especially in Western culture, it was set up by Anglo-Saxon, white, like puritanical racists. So if these men are all pissed about, well, women expect this, this, and this. Yeah, that's because up until about 40 years ago, women actually weren't provided the financial freedom to build their own wealth.
Yeah.
And dare I say that every single woman in my life that I know that I choose to be with deeply values that.
Yeah.
The ability to build their own wealth. And I have had women much older than me look at me and tell me and tell me to my face, I wish that I had the opportunity to do what you did when I was younger.
Yeah.
So if you're going to complain about I have to provide for this woman and blah, 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 and I got to pay for blah, 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 first of all, I would love to see your bank account.
Yeah.
And I would
please.
love to see your salary each year.
Totally. Let's see it.
Let's look at those numbers, babe.
Let's compare.
And then I would like you to think for even just a fucking second with that tiny little pea-sized brain of yours and think about why the expectation might be that men financially provide for women. Historically.
Give it a think.
Give it a little think for just a second. You're a loser with no money and no personality.
Yeah. Well, it's just absurd because not once in your video did you bring up money at all.
And that was, again, 90% of my comments.
Right. They love to take it there. They love to take it there.
Love to take it there.
God forbid a woman suggest we make the dating process a little bit more fun. God forbid we enjoy the whole process of getting to know each other and not just the part where we're either married within a week or you have sex with me like I'm a corpse.
Yeah. I'm like, so you guys all know that you're proving my point, right?
Right.
No one is being fun about this. No one's being fun.
Be fucking normal challenge.
Be normal challenge.
Difficulty, really hard, apparently.
Right. It was so strange to me too because I just I don't view what I said as that harsh.
It's really not.
I straight up don't think that what I said is a crazy thing to say.
I don't either.
I also kind of think that maybe people are thinking too hard about dating in general.
Mm-hmm.
And that is also the point where I'm we can just have fun.
Right. We go on 2 dates and we're enjoying each other's company. We can say that without it meaning that either one of us is expecting to be locked in on each other and fucking married 6 months from now.
Right.
I like it. That is I think I've always been bothered by that part of dating in feeling like the second you are kind and open about how you're enjoying spending time with someone, it's whoa,
Yeah.
that's a lot. Whoa, okay, that's really intense.
Yeah.
And it's it's not though.
Yeah, it's not.
The same way when I meet a new friend and we go out to drinks together and I go, I'm having such a good time.
Yeah.
I really love spending time with you.
Yes.
I'm the same way that I am with friendships is exactly how I am on dates also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that famously has gotten us both into hot water.
Yeah. Okay. God forbid a girl be open that she's having a good time.
I think that people are so much more willing to just be straight up rude
Yeah.
in dating. Straight up rude and impolite. And I just think it's really pathetic.
Yeah.
I think it's a really pathetic way to live your life, and it makes me really sad for people. But the minute that they try to involve me, you're done.
Yeah.
You can be sad and pathetic in your own sad and pathetic corner of the world.
Right.
Don't bring me into it.
Well, that's the thing also is that these comment sections devolve into madness. The second it gets pushed to that corner of the internet,
Totally.
you look at the comment sections, you look at that comment section, it would have you believing that every man on earth acts like this.
Yep.
And that's what's so tough about TikTok is because all the numbers are so I often will get panicked when I see the world's shittiest take in the world on TikTok.
Yeah.
Whether it's a video or a comment and then the video or comment has 40,000 likes.
Yes.
And I'm oh, it's everyone that feels this way.
Right.
It's not.
It's not.
Seeing those numbers is jarring always and seeing a wave of people comment those kinds of takes is always jarring.
Totally.
But I have to believe for my mental health that it's a small minority.
Yeah, I mean, I have to. Otherwise, I will be sad.
Otherwise, I just won't date.
Yeah, no, completely. That's the thing, too, is like when because I think like a few men, honestly, I don't know. I didn't watch them because I was just like, this is none of my business. You guys just all want to like jerk each other off over here in this corner of the internet. I saw men start to stitch my video and like make responses to it. And I was just like, I'm not going to listen to what you have to say.
It's not my business.
Because also, I think what a lot of men were missing is that they were agreeing with me.
Right.
They all agreed.
Right.
We're all in agreement.
Yeah.
You don't find it fun.
Right. It could be, though.
It could be.
If everyone was just normal.
What I'm saying is that it's not fun because you're a loser.
Right.
What you're saying is that it's not fun because you think that the world has beaten you down and is all against you.
Yeah, because women are gold diggers.
Because you think women are all against you and are gold diggers and loser bitches. Like, okay, I think maybe you're just not interesting, but c'est la vie.
Say la freaking vie.
Yeah, you were with me this weekend as I was kind of in the midst of something rude happening in my dating, I don't know, sex life, I guess. Of someone just like blatantly ghosting after they had said that they were going to text me and make plans.
Right.
And never read my text, never responded. Still haven't heard from them to this day. And the craziest part about it is that they texted me.
It's fucking absurd. Like, it's actually fucking absurd. I like, it makes me so mad. I always am mad about this because it's like, I'm mad when people do it to me.
Yeah.
I get extra mad when people do it to friends of mine because I'm like, you guys don't get it.
No.
You don't get it. I get it. Meg is one of the coolest people ever. This guy is such a fucking loser. He needs to be studied in a lab under a microscope. Like, it's fucked up. It's fucked up that all of the coolest bitches I know are dealing with this.
Yeah.
It's actually,
It's crazy.
it's like, it makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
I was ghosted this year
Yes,
too.
yes.
Like, we've all been in the weeds with the ghosters.
And once again, it's like I'm like, same thing where I'm like, you have no idea what like
Right.
jackpot you've stumbled upon.
You struck gold.
Yes.
Lightning struck and it won't strike again.
It will not happen again. Take this chance. This is your opportunity
Right.
to make something of your life by becoming a part of this person's life.
Yeah.
And they never do. And it's so strange to me. And I was like upset about it last night and was talking to a few of my friends about it because I was like kind of debating like should I send like a snarky thing, and then I was like, no, I really don't think that person deserves it. I mean, he doesn't deserve it. But also I was just like, once those feelings of kind of anger and hurt passed, I was left with this profound feeling of like, okay, whatever that was.
Right. I mean, it's just like a generational fumble.
Right. I mean, I'm like, okay. And the crazy part about it too is like, after I sent the text and didn't receive a response in the timely manner, because I had reached out to him the day that he said he was going to reach out to me, and I said, "What are we thinking, mama?"
Mm-hmm.
Which is a perfect text, by the way.
Yeah. No notes.
And he didn't respond in the appropriate time. I was like, that stinks. Okay, off to Hinge, where a man has been in my phone literally begging to buy me a drink tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Ended up getting a drink with that guy. And he's awesome.
There it is.
So this is the thing, is that I think that some of these men think that they're like, oh, yeah, I'm pretty cool. And she would be so lucky to go out with me.
Yeah.
The minute that you do the thing where it's like, chase me,
Right.
chase me, I'm running away. I'm like, okay, there are 6 other men in my phone that I have been talking to. I'm going on a date with one of them.
My thing is like, I don't understand why is it so hard to use words particularly because, and I feel that the person who ghosted me and the person who ghosted you
very similar
are quite similar in a strange way.
Let's put them in a lab together.
Right. No.
They are both
under the microscope.
They
flattened
are both
in the dish.
As a very similar man said to one of our friends once, one of our friends that we have since used, they are both emotionally cramped. He said, I can't go out with you right now. I'm emotionally cramped and have baseline nausea. And you know what? He's iconic for that. And yet another beautiful woman who has everything in the entire world.
Absurd.
Told by this loser man.
Yeah.
And these are men who are emotionally cramped and have baseline nausea. And for whatever reason, that is preventing them from sending off one singular text.
No, well, so the guy that ghosted me earlier this year, he and I hit it off.
Yes.
Truly had an awesome time together.
Yes.
I then don't hear from him for 2 weeks.
Right.
Out of nowhere, after speaking consistently. In my head, I'm like, okay, I'm being fucking ghosted. What a loser.
Yep.
I am irritated with people getting away with this kind of behavior, so I like to call it out when I see what's happening. So I shot him a text being like, word, if you weren't interested, I would have rather you just said something. Like, you are genuinely way too cool to move like this. I had a great time with you.
Yeah.
This just sucks.
Yeah.
Got really high, went to the movies, thought that I was never going to hear from him because I was already being ghosted. I get out of my movie and I have this long ass text from him being like, oh my God, I'm not ghosting you. I'm so sorry. Like, I'd really love another chance. If we could keep going out, I'd love to see you again. And I was like, am I fucking in the Twilight Zone? It was the last message I expected to receive. I really thought that I would never hear from him again.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, after not speaking to me for 2 weeks, he's like, no, I really want to keep seeing you. Please give me another chance. We talk it out. I'm like, all right, we'll see. He proceeds to ghost me. I then don't hear from him again. He begs for a second chance. I say, okay, we'll see. Have at it. And then I don't hear from him again. I literally was like, why? Why lie? I called you out for ghosting. You could have just said, you know what? My bad. You know what? You're a nice girl. I wish you all the luck. We're not a match. Whatever. We go our separate ways. It would have been totally fine. It's not deep. It's not personal. I call you out for ghosting. You say you're not ghosting, and then you ghost me? Oh, now I'm mad. Now I'm mad because I got you.
I'm mad.
I got your ass.
Yeah.
And you pretended like I didn't get your ass.
Yeah.
Why? We could have made this so easy.
Yeah.
This could have been so normal person style. I can't do it.
It's so interesting to me because these men are more than anything just looking for validation that they cannot give themselves, and they think that just like getting that text and that rush of dopamine of like, oh, she still wants me, it's all their fucking ego. And that's why all of these men exist and swing in this pendulum between I fucking hate myself and I wish that I was dead to I'm the man and no one can touch me and I am God. Like, there's no in between with these guys. And that's what makes talking to them like genuinely insufferable, because I'm like, okay, well, we actually then cannot have a conversation.
Right.
Because you're existing in a reality that for me it does not exist.
Right.
I'm existing in a place of, for this person, for example, very similar first date where it went really well. I thought that we were on the same page in terms of just kind of casually dating and seeing how things go. He sends me a text like, I don't know, 6 weeks later or something, because I had texted him saying, do you need soup? Famously, I asked him if he needed soup, and then he got really upset. I don't know. And
refer back to a previous episode
where I talk about bringing a man soup and him thinking that I wanted him to be my boyfriend. And he texts me saying, hey, I don't think I can like do the thing that I can't be what you need right now or something, which I was like, okay, I never told you what it was that I need or what it was that I was looking for, but word. We'd, as time goes on, had kind of downgraded it into like a casual friends with benefits relationship. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I feel a again, that my kind of goal as like a single person is to like enjoy the spectrum of what it means to date people. So if someone wants to not date as seriously, then that's okay. I will, you know, imbibe in the friends with benefits thing and go date people more seriously who do want to date seriously. Cool with me. I think that a lot of men who do this type of thing ultimately just want the confirmation that they are wanted.
Yeah, for sure.
They just want
and I,
that.
honest to God, I think that is why these same men view requests for clarity as obsession.
Yes.
Where they're like, oh my God, she like wants me to like be clear with what I'm feeling and thinking. Like, God, she fucking loves me. Like,
she loves me.
She's obsessed with me. She like wants to know what's in my head.
Yeah.
Some of you are rotted.
It's also just like, oh, that's so sad that you think like basic kindness
Right.
is obsession.
Right.
Yikes. Ooh, what is
Right.
your life like?
Right.
Who are the people in your life? And how do
Totally.
you talk to yourself?
You're
If you're viewing me as being like, hey, how was your day? As like, fuck, this bitch won't leave me alone. What is going on in your
I know.
life?
And God forbid we make a joke.
Well,
God forbid we try to be a little funny, have a little banter.
God forbid we send what are we thinking, mama?
Suddenly we are.
Suddenly it's like, ugh,
Oh God.
God. So she doesn't even take,
She's so intense.
I just want her to be serious and to love me, but also to not pay attention to me. Don't look over here. But also I need you to
don't
love me
look
and be
over
obsessed
here.
with me.
Pretend like you are not interested in me at all, but secretly be interested. But don't ever express any of it, because if you do, I'm gonna freak out.
There's also something so there's something ultimately that feels like sexist about it, where I'm like, so I'm only valuable to you on your time?
Right.
Your
Totally.
time is the only time that matters
I
here?
have to be like frozen in a statue
Right.
for you to like be engaged in the way that you want to.
Right.
I respond and act like a whole human woman at all, and you're like, God,
Yeah.
she's a lot.
When it's like, the reality is that the only time that I was really like kind of bummed about this weekend is when I had time to, which is about 45 minutes of free time that I had this entire weekend.
Right.
And then I was like, ugh, that sucked. Okay, I need to edit the Pumpcast and watch more Vanderpump Rules. And also I need to respond to these work emails. And also I need to text all my friends because they've texted me today and I haven't responded to them. And I got to go to my friend's birthday party. Like, I don't have... None of my friends who any of the people in my life have any time to deal with this fucking shit anymore.
Yeah.
We're not 24. We're not 23. We are like grown people who have experienced dating for a while now.
Yeah.
If you cannot present basic common courtesy and kindness to me, I am not going to bother fucking dealing with you.
Yeah.
Dating is
Who would?
Who would? Dating is supposed to be fun.
We're supposed to giggle
We're supposed
and
to
have a silly
laugh.
fun time and make out and dance in the club until 3 a.m.
Literally, we're just supposed to laugh and then we have sex with each other, and then we're like, okay, until next time, and then we just do that,
And then we're super normal, and then we do it again.
and it's like,
and
hey,
it's still happy and fun and awesome. So we
Yeah.
said, oh, hey, let's do it a third time.
and it's like, oh, hey, I listened to this song that you told me to listen to. I liked that song. Like, why is everyone so afraid of it?
Right.
Why is everyone afraid and also being mean? Don't be mean to me.
Right.
I was nice to you. Don't be mean to
No,
me.
exactly. And you know what? That's what I kept saying when I got ghosted for the second time by the same
Yes.
person, where I was like, at the very least, even if you think we're not a match, you hung out with me. You went on a date with me. You have spent time speaking to me. I know that you know that I am a nice person.
Yep.
That I am a sweet woman with my heart on my sleeve that is earnestly looking for someone to have fun with and that could be a good match for me. You think that you would feel like you owed me the decency to just let me know that you weren't interested.
Yeah.
As an earnest, honest woman
Right.
who is clearly a sweetie pie.
Right.
I'm not an asshole. Don't be an asshole to me.
But the reason they never want to do that is because they always want the opportunity to come back. They always
Oh,
do.
totally.
They always want the opportunity to circle the block.
Right. Well,
Poof, poof, poof. They ain't gonna get it from me, sister.
I'm irritated as fuck.
Not from this old gal. I've been hurt too many times. Oh, you tried to hurt my feelings when I was 29? Get in line, brother. Get behind the guy that I went to college with who broke my freaking heart at 22. We've been to this rodeo. We know this clown show. You can't get me this time. I'm moving on.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. I'm done.
Karma's going to get your ass.
Yeah.
I'm not even concerned about it.
Try texting me again and see what happens.
See if it goes through. On the other side of the internet,
Yeah.
obviously we've had this Crazy Town USA happening in your comment section.
Totally, yeah.
Now, we don't have anything super Crazy Town USA happening in my comment section. However, there was a small crazy thing that I'd like to bring to the podcast because this happened this morning and I've been thinking about it and I posted on my Instagram story about it.
Yes.
And it's not necessarily about the comment exchange itself. It's more about the problem that this is an example of and how it highlights this problem.
Mm-hmm.
But I posted a new vlog to my YouTube channel last night. Just a month in my life vlog. I've been just recording the best moments of the month, throw them in a vlog together, uploaded it last night. Mm-hmm. Wake up this morning and I see a comment from someone that basically was like, "Hey Maddie, love you, love your channel, love your videos, and I noticed that your content has taken a turn recently and you've started predominantly or heavily featuring tobacco products in your videos, which I just think is so horrible and awful and it sucks and you should really reconsider it." And I noticed this comment because it had like 12 thumbs up on it this morning when I saw it. And I was like, 12 people read this comment and were like, this one hits? Okay, now I'm pissed off. If there was no likes on it, I honestly wouldn't have been as irritated. But to see that that was like a comment that more than a handful of people saw and was like, this is a good piece of feedback for her.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Actually, no, the fuck. We're not going to have this back and forth on here.
Yeah.
I think this is probably obvious if you consume any bit of content that I make online, because I've talked about this quite a bit. Listeners of the podcast know. It's not tobacco. It's weed.
Yep.
I've never smoked a cigarette a day in my life. Never used any tobacco products.
Mm-hmm.
I've been smoking weed since my cat died to help process my grief and alleviate some of my anxiety at night.
Yeah.
I will sometimes, every couple nights, smoke weed because it's awesome.
Yeah.
Helps me relax. I have enjoyed it the last 7 months that I've been doing that.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys have noticed, there is no change to my content because of my introduction to smoking now. But in these monthly vlogs where I'm documenting my life, there have been a couple B-roll clips where I might have been smoking on my balcony, or I was talking and I was holding a joint in my hand. Side things, B-roll shots, fleeting in the moment. In no way has it become a predominant or primary part of my content at all.
No.
So let's start there. But my problem with this was not that they got me wrong, that they assumed that it was tobacco when the whole time it was weed. It's not that they tried to misrepresent how this has been included in my content over the last couple months. It was more this kind of request for me to be a perfect mirror for them.
Yeah.
Assumably, as a creator, knowing the kind of content that I produce now and that I have produced during my time online, I can assume that the reason why a lot of people like what I put out is because I am myself.
Mm-hmm.
I am true to me. I am honest. I show up exactly as I am. I've talked about embarrassing things on the internet. I've talked about painful things on the internet. I'm a very open person, and I'll talk about pretty much anything.
Mm-hmm.
Part of why you like me is because I am authentically myself.
Right.
So it's a little ironic to then look at the girl showing up as herself and say, oh, but not like that though.
Right.
I want you to be authentic, but only when it's authentic in the way that I want you to be.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it was tobacco. Who cares? Who gives a fuck?
This was going to be my first response to
It's
this.
like, not only did you get it wrong, we'll start there, but even if you got it right, who cares?
Right.
My YouTube channel is not a walking billboard for everything that I do and say in my life. It's a document, a video document of my life as a real person, not a character that you can just mold to fit however, whatever you want me to be like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a real person who, yes, sometimes smokes a little bit. You'll all fucking survive.
Yeah. And also, once again, even if you were smoking,
Who cares?
it
Literally doesn't impact you and
doesn't
would
impact
never
you at
impact
all.
you in any way.
it's not like you're going online being like, smoking cigarettes is
It's
amazing.
awesome. You guys
Everyone
should really
should do it.
Everyone should get into smoking Marlboros.
If you're a grown fucking woman,
I can do whatever I want.
you can literally do whatever you want.
Me smoking literally impacts no one.
Nobody. That's what's so wild to me too, is I'm like the idea that people think that they have like ownership over you and your life
Right.
is so fascinating to me.
Right.
Because it's like, don't get it fucking twisted. What I'm doing is in many ways an offering that can be removed at any point.
Right.
I am not like beholden to like the morality of one singular viewer at any point in time.
I'm just being myself on the internet.
Yes.
If you don't like that,
Scroll.
You don't have to watch.
Click out.
But you can't like see something that I'm doing and be like, oh, I don't like that she smokes, and think that you can just comment and like change this about me.
Right.
Like I'm a sim that you're controlling. I don't
Right.
like this habit that she's taken up.
Don't do that.
Drop that one.
I don't like doing that.
It's promoting bad things, which this is the other part of it for me, is the false equation that like being something or engaging in it in any way equates to glorifying it or promoting it.
Yeah.
And this is like a weird comparison, but it came up for me in my head as I'm thinking about all this. But it's similar to when people look at fat people and they're like, you're glorifying obesity.
Yeah.
You're promoting fatness by being fat yourself.
Right.
I obviously think that that's a weird, bizarre take.
Yes.
And also I am promoting fatness.
And also we are promoting
and also
that.
I am promoting insane take. And also everyone should be fat.
Everyone should kind of get in on this, actually. Yeah.
When people say shit like that, it makes me just want to go like, you know what? Fuck yeah, I am.
I am.
Everyone should be fat.
Yeah.
If you guys are just going to say crazy shit all the time, I'm going to start going to yes-anding everything
Yeah.
you're saying. You know what? Sure.
I've taken an improv class, baby. I'll
Why
and
not?
your bullshit. Why not?
But that's how I felt reading this comment too, where it's like, by me having any type of habit that someone on the internet could deem as bad, they then get to see me as bad for promoting it or glorifying it. And it's like, am I as a person not allowed to have a bad habit
Yeah.
because I have a YouTube channel? That's crazy.
Yeah.
And this is us talking if it was tobacco. If I was smoking cigarettes, what would be the problem?
This is my thing. Like my whole issue with this is I'm like, maybe I'm just like some like stupid fucking coastal elite. So many people smoke cigarettes in New York.
Literally.
Maybe it's just like because we live in New York that I'm like, I do not give a fuck about that.
I
at
don't give
all.
a fuck either.
Obviously, here's the thing. I obviously have my own personal preferences
Right.
and thoughts about smoking. I don't like it. I don't I don't think it's good for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that people who smoke cigarettes think that it's good for them.
No. And also, it's a little ironic because, and Meg knows this because we were sitting down at lunch with each other no more than 48 hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
And what were we talking about, Meg? We were talking about a business call I was on where I was telling these higher ups what categories I would never accept brand sponsorships in.
Yep.
Would you like to guess what the 3 categories I told them were? Diet and weight loss, gambling, and tobacco.
Yep.
I said that those were the 3 categories I would never work in. And I've maintained this my entire time online.
Yeah.
So it's, again, point 1, it wouldn't matter if I was smoking cigarettes. It's still none of your fucking business. But also, you're so wrong about me.
Right.
And what I value.
Right.
And what it is that I would be willing to promote or not promote. I've
what's so
actively
crazy.
not done that.
That's what's so crazy too, is like, if people have been following you in any capacity, what would make them think that you, as the creator that you are, would turn to the camera and be like, I love Marlboro?
Right. Also, there's like there
What?
are different levels to these things where it's like I would
Right.
never accept a sponsorship for fucking DraftKings.
Right.
I would never accept this like online gambling shit because I
Right.
think it's bad.
Yes.
To promote that and make it accessible to people, I think it's bad.
Yes.
Do I like to gamble? Yes.
Yeah.
Have I talked about it on the show where sometimes whenever I find myself in a casino, I'm excited to hit those slots? Absolutely.
Yeah.
These 2 things are not the same.
It's different.
Accepting money from a brand telling you to promote that and me as an individual engaging in something is not the same thing.
Yeah.
It irritates the fuck out of me when people are dense about shit like this because I'm like, why are we... To me, this is like the larger problem that we're seeing on the internet where people are... It's the nitpicking
Yeah.
of every little thing and trying to find the moral failings in people.
Yes.
Making sure that the people that you're watching are perfect people. I'm not even allowed to smoke a cigarette. To smoke an alleged cigarette. I'm not
an
allowed
alleged
to.
cigarette.
If I smoked an alleged cigarette, I would be worthy of critique.
That's such a beautiful short story title. To smoke an alleged
To
cigarette.
smoke an alleged cigarette. I'm just like, I think it's too much.
No,
I
it's
think it's
insane.
way too much.
It's insane. And I've thought about that a lot with that video that I posted where, men wished death upon me, where so much of my time online has been me being afraid to like get something wrong, to like say something incorrectly. And even when like I remember in past videos that I would make, I remember there was one video that I made about my roommates, and for whatever reason, it was flooded with men who were telling me that my roommate was joking and I was stupid for not knowing that he was joking. And I got so mad because I was like, obviously, I know that my roommate is fucking joking because I'm taking it and making content about it on the internet. I was like, I obviously know that. And I remember talking to my roommates and being like, should I make my first like mean video being a bitch online? And they're all like, no, like, don't be mean, blah, blah, blah. Like, take the high ground. And I did. And I've regretted it ever since.
Totally.
I'm like the fact that fucking, I will never forget that fucking Dan Povenmire, and I've talked about this with you before.
Dan Povenmire, creator of Phineas and Ferb. We will not forget what you did.
Never forget you, Dan. That he commented on my video and said, your roommate was joking. And oh my God, I wanted to give Dan Povenmire what's for, because I was like, I know that he's joking, Dan Povenmire. You're an idiot for thinking that I don't know that he's joking.
Right.
Why do you think that I don't know that he's joking? Is it because I'm a woman? Is it because I'm a fat woman? Are you telling me that I should speak my weight? What are you telling me? But instead I was like, hey guys, I was actually joking. I was joking before and I was in on it and I've regretted it ever since. So
No, literally.
I think that, and I think this is something you and I have been talking about a lot recently, it's time to just start being mean back.
Yeah, stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
Also, can I just say, I'm not a big fan of people leading insane, outrageous messages by saying that they love you.
Totally agree. I was going to talk about this as well, that the tone of that message that you got, that comment that you got, is so patronizing.
Well, I'm just like, don't be like, oh, I love you so much. I'm such a huge fan. And it sucks that you smoke cigarettes now. And I need you to stop doing that.
It comes across very like, I'm worried about you, girl.
Right. And it's like, you don't know me.
You don't know me. You're not a part of. I understand that it can be confusing because, we can be on the internet and present ourselves to people, and it is a fine line, right? It's like, I really respect and love people who appreciate and watch our content. 100%. And I am a person.
Yeah.
I am a person with a life completely outside
Totally.
of the 45-minute increments that you see me on the screen.
And you telling me that you love me doesn't mean that I am all of a sudden not allowed to have a reaction if you say something outrageous to me.
Correct. Because this is what's also so crazy is like, what if I came to you and said that?
Right.
You would still be mad.
I'd be like, sorry, what?
Imagine if I was like, Maddie, I love you. You know this. You're one of my best friends in the entire world.
Right.
We get along so great. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You are being really bad. Because I saw those few B-roll clips of you smoking a cigarette. And I just think that's wrong.
I just think that's morally wrong.
But I love you, girl.
Right.
Ugh, love you.
And I'd look at you and I'd go, Meg, you need to fucking relax. First of all, it was weed, not a cigarette.
Yeah.
Second of all, I didn't realize it was a crime to have a little fun.
Oh.
Does it all go back to that?
Is it actually all about having fun?
It's all about having fun.
Everything actually might
Nobody
all
wants
be
to have
about
fun
having
anymore.
fun. Wait, and I think that's ultimately why also our lives are so fun.
Right.
Because truly it's like we build fun into our lives.
Yeah, sorry I like to giggle and smoke a little weed while I watch Real Housewives. God forbid.
It's also so crazy because like here's the thing too. If this person wants to act like they're your bestie or whatever, if a bestie came to you and said that, like I pretended to say to you right now, you would be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right. If one of my best friends came to me and said that, I would also hit them back with attitude.
Yes. And be like, get the fuck out of my face right now. What are you fucking talking about?
You don't get to tell me what I can or can't do in my spare time.
I would say, fuck off. Literally, like I don't understand. Like
also,
if you,
like there are people on the internet that are like full blown binge drinking in like every episode of their content. I smoke one little half joint in a B-roll clip lasting 5 seconds, and I'm being crucified.
this is also, I feel like it's like the disconnect of like
there are people doing cocaine.
right.
I smoke weed, bro.
I'm like, is this person 12?
Right. You are really underestimating what other people are doing and not telling you about.
You're also really underestimating like actual bad shit that I've done.
Totally.
Listen,
Guys, there's things I haven't told you about.
yeah. Like I'm like, if this is what's getting your goat, oh, you don't want to know about me, girl.
For sure, girl. For sure, girl.
You're going to hate to find out that I'm a person who's fallible.
Right.
You are going to hate that. Wait until you find out.
Yeah, wait till you discover that there are actually many things to dislike about me.
That's going to rock your world.
Oh my God.
I think everyone needs to calm down on the internet, except for us. We can say whatever we want.
Well, here's my other reason. Because sometimes people do say shit like that where they're like, well, you're fired up about shit all the time. And I'm like, yeah, but I do it on my own channel.
Yeah. That's the thing.
You get fired up on a mic and you can say whatever you want in your own space. You're getting fired up in my comment section.
Yeah.
You're in my house getting fired up.
Right.
I'm getting fired up in my own house. You walked in the front door and started getting fired up here. Right. Get in your own house.
Yeah, get in your house and start yelling.
That's how I feel.
And then I can choose not to listen to you.
Right.
It's awesome. See, I know about the power of clicking away, and I know about the power of scrolling. When I see something that gets me fired up, I go, ooh, and then I scroll. Think about it.
Could be big.
Could be big.
Whatever.
Also, to be fair, this is your career.
Yeah.
people are getting mad and saying shit just for the love of the game in the comments.
Totally.
You're saying this and it's your career.
Totally.
You know?
Totally.
Like, you get fired up about shit, you're making content
I'm
about
entertaining you.
Yeah, this
Hey,
is entertainment.
sorry if it wasn't clear. I do this to entertain.
Right. I love that. I love being online and when men tell me that I'm joking and I'm like, I know, I'm a comedian.
Hey, thanks. You're the first person who's noticed.
They're like,
Jesus fucking Christ.
whoa, that's actually kind of funny what you said when you think about it. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
have thought about it
I know. I am funny.
because it's a joke that I wrote. It's a joke that I wrote and then I said it online.
I actually can't.
Everyone needs to calm down except for us.
The morality police needs to stop. Stop being a cop in my comment sections, for the love of God.
Don't be a fucking narc. And start having more fun.
Yeah.
Have some fucking
Also,
fun.
like, you can't want for the creative people you watch to be authentic and then get mad when they are.
yeah, that's a
For
whole other thing.
someone to be authentic, like, I am not going to be a perfect mirror to you.
Right.
All of my values are not going to be the same as yours. All the choices and actions I take are not going to be the same as yours. And that's okay.
That's fine. It doesn't have to be a 1-for-1. You can watch for inspiration or
Totally.
entertainment.
Like, I truly can't emphasize enough how little I care when I see people doing things. Like, because again, as noted before, I don't smoke cigarettes.
Right.
Anytime I've ever watched someone smoking a cigarette online, I, honest to God, have never thought twice about it. Because it's none of my fucking business.
Could not even imagine a scenario where I see a person making a YouTube video and at some point they're smoking and I go, oh, let me get into their fucking comments to
It's
talk
an
about how much I hate this.
Adult person who can make their own adult choices.
Grow up. Grow up.
Literally.
What do we?
This reminded me of, like, I don't know if I've told you this story before, but there was one time at Thanksgiving where everyone in my family is big drinkers. I drink the least of everyone in my family. I go out to dinner and I nurse one drink the whole night, and my whole family's on, like, drink 6.
Yep.
They are big drinkers.
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving, everyone's drinking, hanging out around the kitchen island. I'm drinking a Diet Coke. I have not started drinking yet. It's like 2 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
One of my grandmas looks at me and goes, you know, you really shouldn't be drinking those. I almost lost my mind. I was like, we're standing in a room full of people binge drinking and you're concerned about the aspartame in my Diet Coke? I'm going to buy a gun right now.
Yeah. It's crazy that has happened to you because one of my aunts said that to me once when I was
insane.
like 16. She was an alcoholic, went to rehab several times. She was on her, I want to say, 9th glass of red wine. And I pulled out a Coke. It was like Christmas or something. I don't know, whatever. I pulled out a Coke and was like pouring myself a Coca-Cola. And she looks at me and she looks me up and down. She goes, you sure you want to drink that?
Yeah, bitch, I am. Keep
I
it
am.
moving.
Keep
I
it
am, and
pushing.
I will, and I have, and I will continue. Like, what?
Keep it pushing, sister.
Please.
Pour yourself another glass of wine.
With that grandma, she always used to be like, there used to be cocaine in Coke, and there still is.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, and what if there is?
And what if there is?
What if there is, and what if I like it?
You wouldn't last a day in the world that I live in and hang out with the friends
Also,
that I
sorry.
hang out with.
Like, everything sucks.
Yes.
Everything is bad.
Yes.
Can we not have a vice?
Can't I just enjoy this?
Can't we just giggle a little bit and have a vice?
You guys would freak out if you spent one night out with me and my friends.
Guys, can't I be imperfect today?
Can't I be imperfect?
Can
and
I be
doing some fun
imperfect?
stuff?
Why not? Why do I have to be something else?
Let me be me, bro.
Let me be me. Let me be silly goofy.
Let me be silly goofy.
And
Let me
guess
smoke
what?
A little weed.
When you are having a bad time and need a little something to help you relax, you can think inside your head, oh, you know what? Maddie did something awesome once.
Mm-hmm.
Her vice, Real Housewives and a little bit of weed by yourself. Hurts no one. Helps the economy. I'm here.
Hurts no one.
I'm here wrapped up in a blanket listening to Mary Cosby. And you're like, God damn it. What is she doing? What a bad influence she is.
Yeah.
You know what? Fine.
Yeah.
And what if I was?
And what if she was? So what? We're gonna let her not do her thing?
So freaking what, Amelka?
So freaking what? Let me doink my doink.
I'm literally gonna smoke a cigarette just because of that comment. Like, you know what? I haven't even smoked a cigarette, but now that you're so mad at me for smoking a hypothetical cigarette,
I will.
I'm gonna smoke a real one just to piss you
Yup.
off.
Yep.
I have that gene where I have to do it more because you told me not to.
Yeah.
So if you want me to stop doing something, say nothing.
Yeah. I'll do it too, bitch. Let's do it. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. I don't give a freak.
Yeah,
I'll
whatever.
Smoke a cigarette.
I'm crazy like that.
It's it's like, oh my God, are you a child? Are you an actual child? Like, come on.
Nobody around you be smoking?
Nobody around you be smoking like that. Okay.
Okay. Shit.
Okay, nerd.
And I say all of this with the most peace and love.
No, of course.
Okay.
It's all love. Blessings.
It's all love. Love you so much. Thank you for watching the videos and supporting the content. And let's not get crazy.
Yeah.
Let's not get crazy and thinking we can mold your own Maddie.
Yeah. That's a big one.
Get what you get. This is what you got. You either accept that and keep it moving, or we just keep it moving regardless.
Mm-hmm. Feel free to tell me about how I can upgrade my life, though.
Yeah, everyone go in Meg's comment section and tell her. Please.
Let me know what you like and don't like about me personally. In
I
your comments.
personally, can I say something?
Please, I would love to.
I
hear.
would like it if you smoked cigarettes.
Okay, and then I'll do it.
It
only takes one person.
My hand is raised.
Okay, Maddie, down in front.
I think it would be a lot cooler if you smoked a cigarette.
And I agree. I actually really agree. That's what sucks, is that I do think I would be so much cooler if I smoked cigarettes.
But the funny part about this whole conversation is that, like, I literally just keep going back to the fact that I have never in my life smoked a cigarette.
That's what's so crazy.
All the fucking the vape, the Juul craze. Never. I haven't even taken one singular puff.
Me either.
Of anyone's shit like that. I
Yeah.
think it's corny and weird and gross. And then I'm getting yelled at for all the things I'm not doing.
It just proves that, like, you can.
Even if you don't do it, people are mad at you.
As Jack says, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you
literally.
don't. It's fucked, dude.
He said that, and he was so real for that.
He was so real for that. Listen, guys. I know that Jax has done a lot of bad stuff, but he was really real for that.
He was really real. People are mad at you for the cigarettes you do and don't smoke, so just smoke them all.
Yeah, Schrodinger's
now
fucking
everyone's
cigarette.
actually mad.
Yeah, everyone's pissed.
Now we are promoting cigarettes.
Yeah, fuck.
Because women don't
Because
tell
of
jokes.
you.
And women are never joking.
Women are never joking.
And they're 100% serious with all the cigarette talk.
We are never joking, and we are always smoking cigarettes. Never forget that. So insane. Like,
Well.
okay, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go smoke a bunch of cigarettes, I think.
Yeah, no, me too. About to get high in retaliation.
Mm-hmm.
With peace and love.
With peace and love. Blessings. It's all love.
It's all love completely.
It's all love.
Sometimes you just gotta fight with your sisters, you know?
Yeah.
With your sisters that you don't know. Your anonymous sisters. I'm fighting with my anonymous sister.
Dude. Fuck.
I hate fighting with my anonymous sisters. Please don't leave comments that require me to fight with my anonymous sisters.
We don't want to fight with you, sisters.
No. I just want to be me. Can you
Let
accept
me?
me?
Be me, bro.
My anonymous sister, will you accept me for who I am? I'm like rubbing my boob while I'm doing this. Okay, put your arms away. Okay.
Okay.
I've gotten too cozy.
Mm.
And I just forgot where I was for a brief second.
I'm jealous of what's going on over there right now.
And nothing can stop me when I have my Lola with me.
Now I don't like being in the cuck chair.
Now you're really being cucked.
Get me out of the cuck chair. Get me a Lola blanket or get me out of the
Get
cuck
me
chair
a Lola
now.
blanket and out of the cuck chair immediately. All right. Well, thanks for listening to this episode of Emotionally Online, lover girls. You can head on over to the Patreon to listen to the post show.
Yeah.
And if not, please follow the podcast at Emotionally Online Pod. Please follow me at Maddie Drossbeck.
You can follow me at Meg Ruocco, and you can follow us at Pumpcast Rules.
Yeah, go listen to the Pumpcast. Get into Vanderpump. You're going to love it.
You're going to love it. Here's the thing. A lot of people have been saying in our comments that it's their new favorite podcast.
It's true.
So get in while the getting's good, and then you
Totally.
can say, I knew them when.
Exactly. Get it in this ground floor, people.
Mm-hmm.
KK, love you. Bye.
And